Katy. Jeremy, the camera. Guys, Hey, Jeremy. Left side.
It is beyond my human comprehension. I grew up on a small town farm, dreaming of all of this pop culture and this huge Hollywood moment, and to have it happen, and to be the first designer in history to have my handprints and signature immortalized in the historic Chinese theater in Hollywood with my best friend, the iconic, the superstar Katy Perry. It just is a testament. Hopefully when people see the film and they think about it, they'll realize that, you know, sometimes people tell you can't do something, that you're not good enough, that you'll never achieve it. And I was born dirt poor, humble beginnings, without a name of prestige. And I was kicked down, told no so many times, but I made my dreams come true. And whether it's to be a designer, a pop star, a football player, an accountant, I don't care what it is. If you have a dream, don't let anyone take it away from you. Work hard, persevere, and believe in yourself.
Well, I was so flattered that, you know, of all the people that love Jeremy and surround themselves with Jeremy, and like he knows he brought me today, but we've had a long-standing friendship for almost 7 or 8 years, and he believed in me from the very beginning. And when I first met him, I said, "Oh my God, you're my favorite designer," and I could never have dreamt that like he would be dressing me for some of my most important moments in my life, like the Super Bowl. So I think Jeremy's extremely authentic and full of great sense of humor, and I think we share those traits, and I love him, and that's why I'm here.
It is, and it's to try to even remember how to do your own signature.
Well, usually you're doing it so fast, yes, you know, that like it's so natural. I think I messed it up, and I'm wondering if I can get a redo. Honestly, I like did it like the version I used to do when I was 15, but I guess that's still me.
Katy, straight ahead, Katy, straight ahead.
If I can do this without crying, I will, because this was the only thing that I demanded, that this was where the premiere was. I have basically messed up the director's Toronto Film Festival because we were accepted, but we could not do that because we had to do them first, and I would not allow it. I wanted to be here first, nowhere else. This is Hollywood royalty, the epicenter of it. This is the dream I had as a child, to be here, to have a movie premiere here, and to be able to have my hands in the cement and be part of this collective, and to be the only designer ever in history to do this. I'm just flabbergasted. You know, when I was asked by the director to do this, I thought, you know what, you just have to for posterity. He did not know yet that I was going to take over Moschino. It was a secret that had not been yet announced. And I thought, this is a wild journey. I'm just going to buckle my seatbelt and let them come along for the ride. And I'm so happy I did. With that happening, then the Super Bowl, then the Met Gala, and to top it off with this night, it couldn't be better.
Can I switch with you? Can I switch places with you?
And everybody on your right.
Big smile, everybody in the right place.
Well, I met Jeremy about 2 years ago, and that was before the whole Moschino thing happened, you know. So, but even back then, I thought he was the most visionary designer of our generation, of the young generation, you know. So I thought it was a great subject for a documentary film. There's been a lot of fashion films coming out about, you know, different fashion designers, but he was American-bred, American-born designer, and I thought it was a great story, and I just approached him. That he's a real people's designer. He comes from the people, from Kansas City, from a very small farm, where he grew up with his family, you know, and he's just very relatable in that respect, you know. Way more relatable than a lot of other designers, I think. Everybody who he works with, because everybody who's in the film are his real friends and people that he works with closely, so they're all in the film, absolutely everybody, you know, so we're blessed in that regard. I think it's a great film, and not because I'm in it, because of Jeremy's story, you know. I feel like people should watch the film. People in this country and all over the world need to know his story, and I think people will be able to, and people that are not in fashion will be able to relate to it, I think. Because it's not just about fashion, it's about an American success story. It's about a guy who had nothing, who knew nobody in the fashion business, just came up, and now he's the biggest star in fashion. It's legendary, and I feel really blessed to be here. They're gonna do some handprints right now, and I'm just excited to be here. It's great.
Over the front,